friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen. This is Intentional Living, and today we are doing the last video of August, and we are counting up my sinking funds to see how much I have saved this month and to get a net worth update. So we are going to just jump right in today and start counting my sinking funds. So in close today, we have 100, 150, and 160. Which was, which was an increase of 150, if I could write. So that's great. I did just get my Stitch Fix box in the mail though, so that will be coming out soon once I decide what I'm keeping. Date night has 30, which is an increase of 140, or a decrease, sorry. A decrease of 140, and that is because Colin's birthday was last month and we had a really nice date night together. Fitness and wellness just has 20, so that decreased by $45. And then gas, we ended last month with 90 and we're ending this month with 50. So that is a decrease of $40. Giving, we have 25. So that is a decrease of 40. And going out, we are ending with $200 in the bank. So that went down by 30. I had a really fun brunch and I paid for that out of here. Hosting, let's see what we have. We have 20, 40, 45. So that went up by 40. Medical has 55. So that went up by 15. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, my handwriting is so bad today. Rosie is empty. Oh, she wasn't in here, so. Ugh. Franco! Franco! Quit it! Okay, so since Rosie didn't exist last month and it's at 0, I'm gonna leave it off. I'm just gonna leave it off this month and add it next month. So we will just keep on rolling. Self-care is empty. So that went down by 130 because of my wax package, but we will rebuild next month. Spending is also empty. So that went down by 20. And then in toiletries, we have 2040. So that went up by 20. And then in my buffer, we have $10, which means it did not change. So that is it for these envelopes. And we are gonna count my shared expenses. So groceries last month, we ended with 60. This month we're ending with 50, 70, 85. So that increased by 25. In household, we ended with 20 last month and we have 50, 65 now. So that is an increase of 45. Yard work last month was at 15 and this month is just at 5. So that went down by 10 and that is because we paid Colin this month. And then home maintenance ended last month with 20 and now we have 40. So that increased by 20. And then in furniture, we have 100, 200, 20, 35, so 235. So that increased by 20 as well from adding just $5 a week. I think, I can't do math. And then joint savings, I have 150, 70, 95, 195, and that is plus 80 this month, which is great because that means we didn't pay anything out of it. And then my bills buffer is really fun. I'm excited to count that. In bills buffer, we have $200. So that increased by $190. Oh yeah, that's amazing. And then my 1 week ahead fund, I believe is the same, but let's check. We have 100, 200, 300, 320, and 330. Yes, so that did not change this month. So that is all we count in this binder, and those are all that qualify as my cash envelopes. So let's add this up and see where we are at. Okay, so I double counted and we have $1,790, which is more than last month by $150. So that is really great because I did think that that would have gone down this month. So that is good to see. And next up, we're gonna count my sinking funds. So let's pull those out. Okay, so first up is birthdays. Last month we ended with $245. This month we have $40 in Bree, whose birthday is today, so clearly I have got to mail something to her. And then my dad has $50, so we have $90 in birthdays, which is a decrease of $155. Because Colin's birthday was last month, so there is that. Electronics started with $705 this month, and we're ending with $500, $600, $750. So we increased it by $45, which is really good. Gifts started with $110, but we did have a wedding, and that went down to $30. So 110 minus 30 means we spent $80, or it decreased by $80. We spent more than that. Haircuts ended last month with $25, and we're ending this month with $65. So that is an increase of $40. Holidays, we started the month with $45, and we have $30 in Indigenous Peoples Day, plus $50 in Halloween, plus 10 in Thanksgiving. So we have $90, which means we also we doubled it. We increased by $45. Planners, we started with $55, and now we have $20, $35, and that is because I bought a work planner this month. So that was a decrease of $20. Savings, very excited. We started the month with $6,655, and we're ending with $5,000, $6,000, and $7,000. So 7,000 minus 6,655 means we increased by $345 in that category this month. And we did complete the Pink X Budget Challenge to get us to that point. So that is exciting. And I put some extra in there just to make it around 7,000. Subscription still has 50. Volleyball still has 100. So those didn't change. And my buffer decreased to $5. So that is minus 10. And then we get to move on to Big Blue. Okay, so in Big Blue, we have in repairs for car maintenance, 100, 200, 350. So 350 in repairs, plus 1,000 in emergency funds, plus 250 in deductible, plus 100 in oil changes means we have $1,700 in car maintenance. And we started with $1,570, so we increased that by $130 this month. And I will need an oil change in late October, so that hopefully will be my next expense. Hopefully I don't need anything before then. Christmas, we started with $600, And we are ending with 100 in parents, 100 in siblings, 200 in Colin, 100 in friends, and 200 in others. So we are at 700. I'm not even going to pull it all out. So we added 100 this month. Europe, let's see, we started with 2,045. We have 100 in pre-trip, 2,000 in flights, and then 500 in lodging. So we have 2,600 in Europe. And that was an increase of $555, which is amazing. Girls trip started with nothing, ended with nothing. So instead of doing that, what we can do is exchange this for my friend Kelsey's wedding. So we'll just replace that with K's. There we go. And we started the month with $0. Oh, you can't see. I'm sorry. $0 in Kelsey's wedding. And now we are ending the month with, let's see, 200 in bridesmaid's dress. $500 in dress trip spending, because I already booked the flights. And then 500 in bachelorette party spending and 500 in bachelorette party travel. And that is it. So we have $1,700 in there. And I didn't save that much this month. I took it out of travel. We did save some of that, but not all of it. So this is a little deceiving, but you'll see travel go down for that reason. Seasonal activities started with $250 this month, and let's see what we're ending with. In summer, which ends this weekend, it's Labor Day weekend, so I only give myself until this weekend. So we do have $60 if I want to spend that on anything this weekend. So summer activities, $60. Fall has its full $100, fully funded, and winter has $15. So we are at $175 in total. So I should be able to do that math, but that was a decrease of $75. And I believe that is because I spent out of summer. So there's that. And then last but not least is travel. We started with over $3,000. We are ending with nothing in weddings, 100 in weekend trips, 150 in me and Colin's trips, 100 in girls trips, 100 in future vacations, 100 in friends trips, just 100 in family trips, and 100 in staycations. So we're ending with $750. So see, this is where the big drop is. And that is because I went to a wedding and I moved some things to Kelsey's envelope. So we went down by $2,510, which obviously is a pretty big drop. So let's add all this up and see what our total is. So we started last month with $15,730. We are ending this month with $15,840, and I'm literally shocked that that went up. I just was not expecting that. So that was an increase of $110, which is so awesome. So last but not least, we are going to do a net worth update. So what we can do is take this number 15,840 and put it in here. And then take my cash envelope number, which was 1790. And the big changes here, my emergency fund stayed the same. My car decreased in value. And I think both of my retirements went down. Or all three of my retirements, but I can't remember. So let's add this up and see. So our total is $62,246, which went up. So it went up by $120. So not much. I'm excited to see this percentage. It's gonna be literally tiny. It increased by 0.19%. So basically my net worth didn't increase at all this month, which is totally fine. Between the market, that makes sense, and my car decreasing by like $1,000. It totally makes sense. But that is my update for the month. This is my last video for August, and I am going to film my first September cash stuffing tonight or tomorrow. Today is September 2nd, so I'm a little behind, but we are gonna get caught up. And I hope you enjoyed this video and just staying along with my journey of my net worth tracking. And my pizza delivery is about to arrive, so I gotta go get that. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.